Alright, let's go. Foot pecks catching on my jeans. Okay. There you go. Nice sort of deep throaty sound. Alright, let's see how she rides. The way I feel my knees are pretty high up here, it really feels I'm almost squatting on the bike. But then again, I have to say it's just a comparison for me being on the multistrada. Seat's comfy. Let's go through a little bit of a town center here, see what it's like at slow speeds. Ooh. There's a decent amount of engine braking and a really good back brake. Very stable at low speeds. This bike carries its weight very low to the ground. Ooh. I thought she was just going to do a U-E right in front of me. Teacher strike going on there. No school. Like summer came early for kids in this city. I like the exhaust note. It's low, rumbly, but very pleasant. I think I should stay in second gear. First gear just seems a little bit too low. Let's turn here. Yeah, second gear is the money. I have no idea where I am in this part of town, really. That's okay. This bike is just right for the job of getting lost. So easy to ride. That's what this bike is. It's like an easy rider bike. It just makes you want to smile and wave to everyone. Let's go left. Oh, look at that. I am 5.5 feet, 5 feet 6 inches, and flat foot, both feet on the ground. No problemo. It's unusual for me to not have a tack on a bike, but you don't need it. You just listen to the sound of the engine and you just feel it in your bum. Feels like the back brake has, I mean the front brake too is really good, but the amount of effort required to make the front brake activate is more than it is for the back brake using my foot, if that makes sense. Let's do another roundabout thing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Ooh. Nearly stalled it there in second gear. That's alright. This is the Boulevard Cruiser. This is fun. Let's go in here. Let's pull a U-E. The handlebars are nicely weighted and not too far apart. Seating position extremely comfortable. bike feels really small under me. Very light. We're gonna try a little bit of highway action here. Nice little burble here, and we take off the throttle. It's got sort of a James Earl Jones kind of like low rumble to the exhaust note that I like. Oh, I'm already in top gear. Am I? Yeah, I am. How many gears does this thing have? 5? Alright. 115 kilometers an hour. The wind blast is clean, but it's just pushing the whole body. Hang on to the handlebars so you fly off the bike. We're doing 110. So smooth, the engine. I know it's working under me, just can't feel it. I can hear the exhaust, which is nice because I can still have the sensation of, you know, how high the revs are in relation to my speed. But I can't feel the engine. With a screen, I suppose this would make the wind blast a lot more bearable, but you know, then again, with a style of bike, you probably don't want that. I might stuck behind a boat. Alright. Now we shift. Hanging on. Oh. The clutch is pretty light, actually. The brake feel is a bit numb. You know it works, you know it's going to stop the bike, but there's not a lot of sort of feedback. You just know it's slowing the bike down, so. It pulls very smoothly, like a bit of a train. It's gentle, but unrelenting. You know, just sort of like it's there. It goes. Pretty agile, but I wouldn't get the Bonnie because I wanted to carve up the twisties. Now I would get the Bonnie because I wanted a bike on a weekend ride with my lady on the back and just going through the city or some countryside, enjoying the sights and the sounds and the views. And the very charming, gentlemanly nature of this motorcycle. Now this road's a little bit rougher, and you can definitely feel that the suspension is soaking up the bumps, but it is transmitting it, you know, right up into your spine a little bit. That said, it's a very charming bike. I like it a lot. So this demo ride review is slightly ad hoc. I'm not fully prepared for it. Like I said, I only kind of booked this yesterday, so I didn't really have time to do any research about it. 'Cause I at work. I'd say this would be a very good first to second bike. Yeah, I'd say even the first bike, because yeah, sure, you're gonna have to pay a bit more money for like a Triumph Bonnie, but what you get is you get a very easy to ride motorcycle. With a lot of character, a lot of charm. Let's see how she does on a little bit of an uphill here. Hump! Ooh! Oh. Nice torque, low down, don't have to shift down really. Just pulls gently uphill. Ever so nicely. Can I say again just how sweet this bike is? It's just so sweet. My boot just rubbed the ground there going around that bend. Forget how low these pegs are. Take a little closer look at the bike. It looks like we've got a large single-sided front disc, and we have a single-sided disc on the rear. It's a very classic-looking bike. Look at those headers. Swoop down there like that. Very nice. So a big shout out to Alex at Savage Cycles here in Victoria, BC for letting me take this really sweet gem of a bike out for a nice test ride. Yeah. Nice grab handles back here. Look at that classic style. Big seat for your passenger and yourself. Big tank here. Oh, just like that. No lock. No lock on the fuel tank. Okay. Let's head back. There you go. There's a key here in the front. It's kind of weird, don't you think? Feels so vulnerable in that place, like it's gonna fall out or something. That's a sweet sounding motor. Really, really nice. Acceleration is nice and easy. Not scary whatsoever. Love to blip the throttle on this thing, you know? It's just happy sounding motor. We're at 120. top gear. So in conclusion, would I buy this bike? I mean, if I had the money and the garage space and I wanted a classic looking motorcycle as part of my collection, yeah, I would pick a Triumph Bonneville because it checks you know, all the boxes for how you feel riding one of these things. It's very stress-free, and it's fun. It makes a good noise. Puts a smile on your face. But I wouldn't want to have the Bonnie as my only bike. No, I think once you start putting saddlebags and luggage on this thing, yeah, you just spoil the whole image of the bike, the lines of the bike, the character. You know, just go up to the neighborhood. You were getting close to the dealership, but I figured we'd just go through the suburb here, because I think really this is what this bike is about. It's about sort of slow third gear putters around, slow speed turn, U-turn, no problem. Hit the lock there, full lock, and still very stable. You know how some bikes, when you hit the full steering lock, you feel like you're gonna tip over after that. There we are, we're back at Savage Cycles here. And I see Alex standing out there. Oh, so light. I'm walking it back. Try doing that on the Multistrada. Well done. Lots of fun.